Hey, welcome back to the channel. Manny's here, which means his sweet red Miata's here. I recently installed this really sick diffuser on the back of my bumper. Adding things to your car just makes it look cool. So, dude, I have this extra club diffuser up there. I'm kind of thinking we install it on yours. What do you think?
I was actually thinking the opposite. Maybe we can cut it off.
Wait, what the fuck? All right, so it's a nice cold day out here. Manny's pulling his car out. We're actually gonna flip it around, and that way we have more space to work. But yeah, basically what we're doing is a bumper cut. So instead of adding something to the rear bumper, we're actually deleting something, which is, I know, heresy if you ask some people, but I think it's kind of cool. So we're gonna back in the garage. All right, this thing looks good. See, with the Miata, something as short as a Miata, you can actually park in your garage diagonally and just look super cool, which I would normally do, and now I have too many things in my garage. But basically now we're gonna close the door, get some heat going. It's not as cold as it's been. Like, it's been freaking freezing up here.
Been really cold
in Colorado.
Yeah.
Like last week, Monday, the high right here was -10.
I'm down in Highlands Ranch. It got to -11, I think.
Sheesh, yeah. So I tried. We were originally gonna do this, but like before, and like I turned both heaters on in my garage. It still wouldn't get above like 15 degrees. So today it's a bit warmer. We've got 34, so just above freezing. Close the door. I'm gonna make some coffee. Ethan wants some coffee. It's actually Ethan's coffee I'm gonna make. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, let this thing sit proper. And I guess before we do anything, we'll explain roughly what we're gonna do, which I guess this part, right?
Yeah, this black, I don't know what you would call this, cladding, or people call it a bumper delete, but this is the whole bumper.
Yeah,
So it's like
just a bumper.
It's like 10% bumper cut. So yeah, there's this black part. We're cutting this off right at where the color changes. I brought a bunch of tools, so it'll be pretty involved.
Heck yeah. So this is sweet. Hope you guys like this car. It's been fun to do, like we did the mud flaps together on our car, so we're both rocking some rally armor, which I think definitely look cool in the winter. And yeah, these wheels look good too. The inky RPF
This is your
one.
first time seeing them in
Yeah,
person. Yeah.
this is great. And you got the freaking halos. I'm super jealous. I do have the halo headlights on the Jeep, but like it'd be fun to have them on the Miata. And then perfect two-car solution right there. But yeah, man, this thing's looking good. All right, let's close the door, get it warmed up. All right, so got it in the garage. The garage is nice and toasty. Got one heater there, one heater over there, looking beastly. And basically what we're gonna do is lift the rear end, which you can lift basically any Miata by the rear differential. Gonna block off the front wheels, which I keep wood around for because obviously it's rear wheel drive, so just slide forward into the garage, not trying to damage your bumper anymore. And yeah, Ethan showed up to supervise. That's his usual role. We've all got our coffee.
Yep.
It's actually Ethan's coffee, and which I gave you in a Starbucks mug.
Which is better that way.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
This is a Starbucks Reserve mug from Seattle, so that's special. But Manny, take us away. What is the plan once it's in the air?
So first we have to masking tape off the
Painter's tape, yeah.
Painter's tape off anything with paint, so that while we're cutting with this thing, which I'll have like a saw attachment on there go along. We'll just rip it off so we don't damage the paint. I'll put the tape there. Once we've got that off, there's gonna be a couple little pieces of plastic here and there. I'll have to kind of shave that off with some, what is it called, sandpaper. Once we do that, oh, and then this last thing, I've got this. I bought this from Home Depot. It's basically just edge trim for sheet metal or landscaping or something. Shout out to Jackson. I actually got this idea from him. So hopefully this will fit around, give it a slightly more OEM plus kind of look. And I think with that, we should be good.
That's a very Imad touch too. So yeah, Jackson and Imad have a lot of fun life hacks. Imad put garage door trim, like the rubber stuff in the bottom of the garage door. That was his side skirts on his Miata.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
yeah.
And if all else fails,
You have a chainsaw in there? Like, whoa.
wait, that's gonna be
You
awesome.
told me to bring a chainsaw.
Next bumper cut.
first.
Yep. Look at that. Remember, kids, use your safety glasses.
Gonna take a while. It's just too much plastic.
Resistance.
I just gotta go slow. Harbor Freight, dude.
This is like 12 inches, right? If we could.
A more powerful Dremel, we crush through this fast.
So steps learned.
Yeah.
Steps learned.
Yep.
More powerful drill for plastic.
Yep. So when you're doing this for yourself, just get a big boy Dremel tool.
Yeah, don't get the Bauer Dremel.
It's already a lot better.
So we've invented our own Dremel tool.
Mom, I want a Dremel tool. We have a Dremel tool.
We have Dremel.
This is definitely going to be better. I mean, we could even use a bigger disc probably. Dude, this is going to be so fast.
I mean, honestly, I was a little worried at first, but it's going a lot better now. I think with all the tools we have, we should be all right. Definitely don't buy the Harbor Freight Dremel.
Moral of the story: Milwaukee.
Milwaukee M18.
Not sponsored.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Milwaukee, if you're watching this.
Milwaukee, we need you.
You can see Jordan here sporting the new Mazda accessory line.
This is my NASA hoodie with the moon dust effect.
It does make a bit of a mess, so.
You're gonna want a vacuum.
Yeah. We're just now at the point of no return, so if you don't like it, I was kidding.
It's just the supports now, but
Yep,
it's off.
it's off.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. There it is.
Victorious.
We did it.
So, what have we got now? These things come off. After we do that, I'll clean up this crash bar a little bit. We'll spray paint that black so that it hides a little bit better. After that, we'll see if these hangers can be heated up somehow with my torch and raised up slightly.
Just to get the exhaust tips basically up.
You look super legit with the glasses, by the way. Yeah, glasses are definitely vibe.
It's a good look, yeah.
So basically, these things were sitting back under. Once we removed the bumper, these were sitting back up, like wrapped around the crash bar, basically.
Yep, you could hear. If you want to get down here with me, you can see exactly what I mean. It's clipped up.
Oh,
See, they're hanging right there.
Yeah.
On that clip.
Yep.
And there's one here. So just want to get rid of it. There we go. This one.
weight reduction, man.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey.
One day I'll have a nice ass diffuser right here, just
Yeah.
coming up like that.
So yeah, what's next?
What's next? From here all the way here, straight line, cutting off with the angle grinder. So we'll have some sparks flying. Once we have that off, we'll paint this black so that it's more hidden. And then
I was gonna say my hot. I mean, you do you, but my hot take is like this painted black would basically hide it, and then once you do get a diffuser, this could be a super solid mounting point, or a
Cutting it off.
yeah. We the back end's up in the air, and we can still barely see it, like from right here. So I don't think anyone's gonna see it.
Gotcha.
Painting it black will hide it, and then you do have the option later when you do go diffuser of more mounting possibilities. You can always cut it off later, but that's kind of...
And do you
Okay,
want to
let's try that.
We got everything cut off, mostly. So what, you're gonna cut off a couple more things, you said?
So these little tabs here that are sticking out, gonna smooth that off. Use some sandpaper, really smooth it down. I have 400, 600, 800 grit, 2000, whatever we need to, you know, really make it nice and smooth. We'll paint this little tab here. I wanted to get rid of it, but they made it a good point that eventually I want to put a diffuser here. And this would be a great spot to drill into to hard mount the diffuser. So we'll leave it on there for now.
See how it looks?
See how, see how
well-
it looks with it on the ground.
We'll at least start with just cleaning this edge up basically, then we can pull the tape off, then lower the car and make a better decision based on how it looks. Because it's all about looks, right?
Indeed.
That's all that
Aesthetics
matters.
above all.
Well,
Aesthetics above all.
so-
That's why you wear that sick hat.
For future video.
Future video.
So aesthetics is a good point. So I was doing some research, of course, in the forums. People were saying, oh, with the stock airbox, this takes up a lot more room here, and so there's less drag created here after doing the bumper delete. I think that's negligible. I don't think that matters at all.
I think it's very minimal,
Yeah.
but I guess it's a technically it makes sense.
That sounds like something you justify to yourself for why you're doing something. It's like when you put on a badass intake because it sounds good, not because you're getting power gain.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know, I got a 0.5 horsepower gain. Like, nah,
Bumper-
it just sound good.
Bumper cut because it looks cool.
Yeah.
That looks professional right there.
Yeah.
All right, so we got this cleaned off before basically paint prep, rough paint prep. It's great because like it's no one's really gonna see it, but if you do, it'll be half decent. And blocking off the exhaust just so it doesn't paint his tips. Although matte black exhaust could be weirdly cool, but I bet the heat would just like rip the paint off or something. He brought black and matte black, and obviously matte black is cool. So
See how it goes.
see how it goes. All right, we're cleaned up. The paint looks good.
Dude, that looks fantastic.
There's still a couple spots with a little bit of black trim, but I'll just go through later and sand that down a little
Yeah.
bit more. But yeah,
That's
With it on
very-
the ground, though, I doubt we see
No,
it.
dude, this
Very
is
subtle.
probably won't be able to.
I like this look, honestly.
Wait, let's lower it. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
The supervision's getting impatient over here.
I was running most of the camera while you were making tea
That's true. I was
You know,
making tea.
for like an hour.
Tea is really good, actually.
Yeah, that was really good too.
Need to oil this bad boy. And what's great is with the bumper cut, there's now a bit more room for the jack.
Oh, there you go.
This is for preventative maintenance, for
Oh my
airflow.
gosh,
There's a
weight
lot
reduction.
of weight reduction. There's a lot of reasons.
Oh,
to
it
do
is
this,
so
folks.
much easier to jack this thing up. Yeah, usually you had to like have this thing flat.
Yeah. Look at that.
yeah.
That's
You start with
incredible.
like little 2-inch
Yeah.
bumps.
Heck yeah. The grand reveal. All right, now you're good. This thing is mean. Yeah, I'm a fan of the bumper cut on the NC.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have to get really low to see the black part.
Yeah, there's no world where you even notice that.
I definitely, the exhaust tips I think need to be higher, just a little bit, just for what I like.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought initially with the black part on there, I thought the exhaust tips stuck a little bit out too far, but now with it removed, looks a lot better, I think.
Yeah, this looks solid. So yeah, you can raise the exhaust, or you could add the like, what do you call them? The ones that just come out. Here's a really great way to see exactly how they look side by side, and they couldn't be more different. Don't you agree? Need dog approval over here. So yeah, we got Ethan's, or Manny's, God, there's too many people here. Manny's, which is now cut off. Looks good. And yeah, how do you feel?
I like it. I really like it. Now that that's open, the car looks like it's a little bit too high, so I'm gonna lower it.
Okay.
I definitely would like to bring those exhaust tips up, and perhaps even if it's possible out slightly.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That seems like I might just need to get a different exhaust for that. But I really like it. Yeah. Now that you can see that little back box there on the exhaust, I really like that. I think it really brings the mud flaps into the picture a little bit more.
Yeah, it really does. So here's like side by side. They couldn't be more different. So Manny's is like open air down there now, which I think looks really sleek, and it actually makes it look even more slim. And you can really notice that because Manny has the soft top. And at some point I'm going to do a full like side by side comparison of all the different NC Miatas, because you can see the retractable hard top, actually the back end is a little thicker. Like the whole back of the car is thicker than the whole back of a soft top car. So believe it or not, like if you were looking for a trunk panel, this part and this part are different parts. They're not interchangeable. Same with these. The quarter panels are not interchangeable between soft and hard top cars.
I had no idea.
Not everyone knew that, yeah. And then I have this thick diffuser. It just like literally sticks out like crazy. And you have a bumper cut. Now, you are planning on probably a diffuser at some point. But,
oh, yes.
But different than, like mine's made to be attached. Literally mine attaches to the part we just cut off of yours.
Correct, yeah. And the diffuser I'll be putting on is gonna be hard mounted. It'll be ideally for downforce specifically. I wanna do a whole under tray on the whole car so I can get some serious downforce. It'll be a track car one day when it's no longer the daily, full on track car, roll bar, everything. But for now, I like the bumper cut with everything kind of exposed.
Yeah.
Really nice.
This is fun stuff. I like having completely different cars, and because I'm kind of going like the basically OEM plus very daily driver, like all the creature comforts possible. Your end goal is a track car. It's gonna be fun to track the progress. Fun to I gotta leave. They look good from up here.
Oh my
so God. That's pretty much it. Just bumper cut. Easy thing to do if you don't get the Dremel from Harbor Freight. That's really the moral of this story right here.
Yeah.
Milwaukee or nothing.
Or nothing, yeah. The Bauer Dremel, awful. Don't use it.
Yeah, so let us know if you guys have any questions, any other thoughts. Would you go that route and just remove it? Would you go my route and just keep adding things? Let us know what you think. Let us know what he should do next, what I should do next. We're listening to you guys. We may not actually listen to you like and do it, but we are taking all the input you can give us. So thanks for the dog supervision down there. Of course, Dial supervising, Ethan supervising. We'll get more stuff on his car update. He sold the Miata, but we don't know what he's gotten yet. So that's coming. Stay tuned, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys later.